必ず成し遂げる。そのために俺は生まれたのだ。クリスタルの加護など必要ない。全力で行こう。俺の名はアルストリア、クリスタルの解放者だ。失せろ、切って捨てる。隙ありだ。消えろ、呪われし定めよ。無に帰るがよい。ファイナルファンタジーブレイブエクスビアス幻影戦争。お前は散る定めのようだ。
Hello everyone, welcome to PST channel. Today Alika just awakened her power, but she has sealed it within her eye right now. I know everyone has been waiting for this. Today will be for him, the last Christian warrior, the warrior of darkness water. And for everyone who liked him, I bring another good news for you. The winner of the poll result is my opinion on the 5 Christian warrior. Congratulations! I will make plan to revise all of them again on my current perspective, especially those who I reviewed before. Thank everyone for support, especially those who join into my membership and vote. This is very important for me because to keep up the quality of my current review content, it took a lot of time for testing in-game summarizing it and also editing the video, which is to say my view count is considerably low in compared to other YouTubers. So I am really glad we have this other function to help a little. And I hope you guys will continue to support me. Thank you. Alright, to continue on our Alstoria review, well, Alstoria is considered one of the most game-breaking OP character, but it's more like Cloud and Charlotte's situation before. In order for Alstoria to shine, he will need Celeste's hand. Fortunately though, Gumi did actually thaw it all out by making Alstoria's weakness as clear as day. But I will cover onto that in later section. In auto battle, majority of the time, non-tank units are getting killed by AoE magic. This happens a lot in every element. However, in water, Celeste has become the AoE saver now. He has high ST resist on herself, bait opponent into AoE and then absorb their magic. She is definitely the best magic tank in game right now and a must-have character for water element especially. Celeste is all element. Someone in Mayhem that said that. Now you might be surprised of why I need to mention Celeste a lot in Alstoria video. Well, Celeste together with Alstoria are the key unit that make water element could go on toe-to-toe against lightning right now. Due to the nature of both Celeste and Alstoria could build really high slash resist against the most popular units such as Cloud, and on the next point that there we see support lightning resistance up. If you combine this with Oju for another 20 up plus additional of 7% for material, you can look at my Celeste resist for example. She has high resist overall on everything but very good on slash and high plus on the lightning. And this is only on her default state, which she can buff further or element resist from LB. Other than that, you see here, Celeste also has very high ST resist, single target resist as we mentioned in the previous video. For the current big 3 popular summon or Celeste are Alisman Go, Silent and Oju. Alisman Go is the best for all-rounder since it offers high resistance and good defense. Silence becomes the cheat choice against water mirror match. Oju is the best to defend weaker lightning element team. Note: I will use Alisman Go for the whole showcase because I do not want to cheat against other water team. However, I may use Oju if it's against lightning team since we are at disadvantage here. Alstoria basically just come at the right time to hit on the right spot. He come with high slash resistance on himself to go against majority of the meta unit. He has very high damage output, high class among the melee DPS. He has high multiple use sure hit attack with water are lacking. And he doesn't have to worry about magic resistance because Celeste absorb it for him. So now he can just go on keeping killing. He is a butcher, so his HP is also higher than regular attacker. Lastly, he has got to protect himself against accident. So those two together form a very strong core of the water element team to repel against anything now. Unleash your anger from being pushed solo by lightning element before. Now is the time to revenge. See you in the next episode of the R2 Alstoria of the Rebellion. Wait, I think heat Junibel infected me. Ouch. So yeah, talking about meta, I can't go off without continuing our current new elemental meta circle. But I think that topic would be more appropriate to put on the topic of 5 Crystal Warrior on the next video, right? So now let's go on to his skill introduction. Let's mention his OP counter skill first. Just like you see in the video, despite the max chance is 30%, it could trigger a lot and turn the table. So enough said for that. Probably the best buff in game, this effect doesn't only last for 3 turns but lasts permanently until the gut effect is taken down. New style of AoE to be wary of during the next CM. The fact that it's reduced 30 defense also makes it very strong. The important sure hit slash attack to kill evade unit. And just like Noctis, if you have LB that grant him effect of the additional attack, the attack will also be sure hit. With this buff, share onto himself and Celeste, Cloud does only little damage to them now, but be aware of how AI works if you open this buff on. The last is LB, which is his only tool to reduce opponent's slash resistance. This LB is very important because when he casts off, his future attack will have an additional small attack hit after. This additional attack is way stronger than Noctis because it's calculated from ATK. And just like Noctis, the additional attack can kill unit with gut and auto revive effect on, making it very nasty in the situation against light element, where he could use sure hit to bring the lockdown and then add the hit after to kill lockdown again after auto revive. You can also check them out in my previous Violet review video. Although that topic will be a lot to discuss, either AI doesn't do that, either AI might use sure hit right away, or either AI might just LB and woof it. This depends on the evader himself. So let's go on with the strength and weakness. For the strength part, he is very basic butcher with high HP and ATK. He can have up to 80 to 100% defense penetration. He has strong sure hit attack. His LB effect can penetrate gut and auto revive. His AP management is good self-sufficient. I will not mention this a lot because we already talked before. Next topic is important, the weakness. Alstoria may be very OP in general, but he also has clear weakness. First is that when he lost his gut, he also lost his most important buff. 40% def buff and 33 AP consumption support are gone. This buff is important on his AP management. So despite we may not have many characters with gut removal right now, I can see that they are adding them more later. The current we have are from Lanan, Sakura, Ken, and Aranya. Second is that all his good skills are from his main job and they are all slash-based attack. So if you put on high slash resistance, you will definitely see the result. Despite he may have LB to reduce slash resistance. and his sword gives little slash penetration. It's clearly not enough. LB can only land on single target and it can only cast one. Water has no slash penetration VC. The issue is already happening on the current meta where it's begun to become a slash resist competition. So overall, this is new era where water element lies into the meta. However, to achieve that, you need Celeste and a wall to meet again VC to meet the condition, not just Alstoria alone. Therefore, make sure to plan it well. In this game, a person who hop around and change element often might become master of nothing, because it takes many aspects to build a team. However, this is your chance to become good at water element. The key components are the three I mentioned before. The rest are less important, but the more water we see, the better. Nevertheless, even if you combine every strong aspect of water together, I would say that only weaker lightning element users are beaten by it. Those with newer unit builds such as Queen Lanan doesn't have much issue on. You could use type Mali setting on Queen and Lanan could turn off some of his priority spell. Or the low budget option, you could use your old Charlotte to stack up a lot of water and slash resistance to win. But that kind of team will get beaten by other elements, so it's only work on arena. First, I heard Ibala in global has non-reflectable spell, so your global will have easier time. So I hope you don't build your water team in the planning to winning again lightning as your main goal. Just that they can win against players who aren't the master of lightning element. Heard many are landing, but so far most of my guild members doesn't have an issue. Well, the annoying is that the strength of the current water team are making other elements require specific setup to beat it. But each are having their own way of doing fine by simply put Solidus, VC, or and the Jack Frost door, so don't worry about it. Well, with the exception of fire element. Sorry. But what we are not know of right now is how will Alstoria perform in manual CM. His movement is only 3, so he might get shot to death before reach. I would say it depends on the map. Let's check the map rule and layout in the future before we make that discuss. Anyway, let's move to the arena section and finish this video. Working in this video are really fun but also really trying. So I hope you at least help me challenge this out. Thank everyone for watching and I will be seeing you later. Bye bye.
お前は散る定めの立ち上がれるか。
私には仲間がいる。私がみんなを守る番だ。
お前は散る定めのまだ死ぬな。
私が
結構いるな。
私がみんなを守る番だ。
結構いるな。めんどくせえな。
私には仲間がいる。私が覚悟。
立ち上がれるか。
こいつはありがてえ。
まだ死ぬな。
おお、いいね。おいおい、しっかりな。感謝しろよ。
覚悟。
終わらせるか。
力を解き放つ。はっ。
食らえ。
痛えぞ。
とっ。 立ち上がれるか。
こいつはありがてえ。
切って捨てる。
おいおい、
私に
しっかりな。
は仲間がいる。
おれおれ。
うせろ。
覚悟。
感謝しろよ。
私が
痛えぞ。
お前は散る定めにまだ死ぬ。
私には仲間がいる。
さあ始めるとしよう。これだな。
礼を言います。私がみんなを守る番
悪く
覚悟しろ。
だ。命を落とす覚悟はできていますか。
結構いるな。めんどくせえな。
私が覚悟。
立ち上がれるか。
こいつはありがてえ。
行くぞ。
お行きなさい。
おいおい、カスカしっかりな。
これが俺の力だ。
手間か。
覚悟。
程度
全力で行こ
いただいていく。思いつ
感謝し
私には仲間がいる。
う。切って捨てる。
甘い。食らえ。
甘い程度。
まだ死ぬ。
おお、いいね。
容赦はしない。うまい。
痛えぞ。
程度。
隙ありだ。
おれおれ。
甘いな。いただいていく。
うせろ。俺はお前は散る定めのまだ死ぬ。
私には仲間がいる。私がみんなを守る番だ。一気に行きましょう。ファイトファイト。
助かった。勝ちは譲ってもらう。
結構いるな。おいおい、
私が
しっかりな。
奴らを俺に任せろ。行くぞ。
覚悟。
立ち上がれるか。
こいつはありがてえ。
見ててください。
感謝し
覚悟。
終わらせるか。
力を解き放つ。
入る。
勝利この手に。
せや。
切って捨てる。
見切りました。食らえ。見切りました。
おいおい、
私
しっかり
には
な。
仲間がいる。あっ
うせろ。
切りました。
せや
勝利をこの手に。
感謝
私が
と
せや
食らえ。
遅いぜ受け止めてみせよ
隙ある。
立てます。
遅いぜ
おれおれ
切りました。
切って捨てる。
捨てられないのに。
隙ある。うせろ。お前は散る定めのに立ち上がれるか。
私には仲間がいる。
お前は散る定めのにまだ死ぬ。
私がみんなを守る番だ。
結構いるな。
安
めんどくせえな。
眠な世界に連れて行ってやろう。私がみんなを守る番だ。
おいおい
私に
しっかりな。
は仲間がいる。
立ち上がれるか。
おおいいね。
まだ死ぬな。
私が
感謝
私に任せるがよい。食らえ。
終わらせるか
力を解き放つ。切って捨てる。うせろ。
覚悟。まさか。飛んでいくがよい。
おいおい
私に
しっかり
は
な。
仲間がいる。食らえ。
切って捨てる。うせろ。
感謝
助かった。隙ある。お前は散る定めのよ。まだ死ぬな。
私には仲間がいる。私がみんなを守る番だ。
結構いるな。めんどくせえな。
真剣勝負の本気見せてあげる。少し遊んでいくってあげるよ。
感謝
私が覚悟。
立ち上がれるか。
おおいいね。おいおいしっかりな。
解き放つ。行くよ。
終わらせるか
力を解き放つ。
覚悟。
うせろ。
終わり。残念でした。食らえ。逃げても無駄。
感謝
私には仲間がいる。
切って捨てる。
覚悟。打ち抜く。
おいおいし
私が
っかりな。
うせろ。
悟。
ゴチーンとあっ
お前は散る定めのまだ死ぬのか。
私には仲間がいる。私がみんなを守る番だ。
お前は散る定めの立ち上がれる。
私が
結構いるな。
私がみんなを守る番だ。どうしてもやる？
おいおい
私に
しっかりな。
は仲間がいる。
まだ死ぬのか。
おおいいね。
立ち上がれるか。
私が
感謝し
覚悟。
手間か。
力を解き放つ。失せろ。
食らえ。
切って捨てる。
覚悟。私には仲間がいる。
ほれほれ
食らえ。
失せろ。
覚悟。食らえ。元気出てきた。私が
痛えぞ。
隙ありだ。お前は散る定めのまだ死ぬのか。
私には仲間がいる。私がみんなを守る番だ。
結構いるな。遠慮しないな。いけるか。
お前は散る定めの立ち上がれるか。
感謝し
私が全てを守り抜く。覚悟。
まだ死ぬのか。
こいつはありがてえ。おいおいしっかりな。
立ち上がれるか。
いける。無理はする。
大丈夫か。
手間か。
力を解き放つ。切って捨てる。
覚悟。私はまだ戦える。
感謝
私には仲間がいる。
隙ありだ。
食ら
痛えぞ。
え。行くぞ。
隙ありだ。失せろ。
刻む。
覚悟。
おいおい
私が
しっかりな。
隙ありだ。はっ。隙ありだ。
食らえ。
隙ありだ。隙 き合いだ。俺は先へと進む。さらば